Ivan Demidov contract controversy, and will Kirby Dach be in action tonight against the LA Kings? Hi there, welcome to Game On Montreal. I'm Conor Tomalty, back again with another episode, reminding you, comment on the video, subscribe to our channel, and most importantly, add the Game Over Network to your homepage for all the Montreal and hockey content that you can handle. We're going to get right into the headlines almost right off the bat, but once again, we have to talk about the ad for today's video, and that's again, Hyperdrive Hockey. Hyperdrive Hockey is a great podcast hosted by Daphne Malbeuf and Maxime Van Hout. These are two incredible hockey minds who have been working in the French industry for a long time, French media industry, I should say, but have transitioned over to Game Over Network here and are doing an English format show for us. And they talk about everything to do with hockey, not just in the NHL, but also the PWHL and European hockey as well. So please tune into them. These are, again, two very talented and capable individuals who are bringing a lot of insight and a lot of cool news about the hockey world. You can find that wherever you find your podcast. That's iHeartRadio, that's Spotify, YouTube, Apple Music, wherever. Just remember, tune in, subscribe, and you really should give it a listen because, again, these are just two great minds in hockey that are also providing a very insightful podcast. So right off the bat, I know we spoke yesterday about Ivan Demidov and why he hasn't been given a lot of playing time with SKA St. Petersburg in the KHL. And according to a piece published today by Nicolas Cloutier of TVA Sport, there was, again, let's just mention an anonymous source is where we got all this information, so take that with a grain of salt, stated that Ivan Demidov has been proposed numerous contract extensions with SKA St. Petersburg, but he's turned them down because he has his eye set on North American hockey for 2025-2026. And as a result, Roman Rodenberg, the head coach, has, been not punishing, but has been making sure that he doesn't get as much ice time. And we knew this about Rodenberg a little bit, just in the sense that he's known to be a coach who's going to prioritize the long-term people or the people who are going to stick with the team for the long term versus people who might be leaving the team the next year. He won't prioritize the development of one player for the success of the entire team. And there's a lot of guys on that team, as we know. Evgeny Kuznetsov is probably one of the bigger names, who was a long-time NHLer who joined the team in the offseason. And speaking of Kuznetsov, actually, he had some really cool, good things to say about Demidov and playing with him. Said the 18-year-old is impressive and that he plays and fits into a style of play that Kuznetsov likes. So at least there's some upside coming from this. Again, this is all stated from an anonymous source, so keep that in mind. But let us know in the comment section what you think of this. Does this impede how Demidov's development? Does it make you anxious as a Habs fan? I know Jeff Gordon, we talked about yesterday, he says it's not really realistic to try and buy out the contract for Demidov or bring him over to North America this year. But do you see maybe a strategy, or do you have a proposed strategy that you think could work to get Demidov in red, white, and blue a bit earlier than expected, even though he also wears red, white, and blue in Russia, but you know what I mean. The other thing to talk about today is Kirby Dach. I know we listed yesterday that Kirby Dach was going to miss the day of practice with a therapy day, which made sense given his injury history. Martin St. Louis initially said he doesn't expect or doesn't know if Dach was going to play tonight against the LA Kings, but Jeff Gorton, who joined TSN 690, stated that not only will Dach dress, but he should play, and you should expect him to play tonight. We don't have the lineups as of this recording, but we know that Dach hasn't had his feet under him too much to start the season, sort of, knocking off a bit of rust so far. But he also had a long off season of recovering and getting in skating shape once again. So hopefully he's back in action tonight and provides a bit more of that swagger that we've still been seeing in spurts from Dach to start the year. Next thing we have to talk about is the LA Kings, though. The Kings are coming off back-to-back. They lost 6-3, I believe, last night against the Toronto Maple Leafs, which both goaltenders saw some action. So keep in mind, we don't have the lineups to start right away at the time of this recording, but I would expect either Riddick or to probably be in goal tonight, just because they both saw action yesterday. Riddick had some time on ice before Copley replaced him eventually. They both gave up some significant goals. As an LA Kings team that's on a 3-game losing streak. So for that reason, I think the Canadiens, with a couple days rest, again, they started the season 4 matches in, I think, 6 days. So for that reason, the Habs are probably looking to bounce back against the team following their loss to Pittsburgh. I anticipate Sam Montembeault being next tonight. He had 1 goal in 2 games to start the season that was given up versus the 5 that he let in excluding the empty netter, of course, against Pittsburgh last game. So hopefully he's looking to bounce back now with a couple of days rest against an LA Kings team who has given up 17 goals to start the season. So anticipate Montembeault shining tonight. Hopefully that stellar, consistent play that we've been seeing. And also, hopefully the defense on both sides starts to lock up a bit more. The Habs gave up a lot of very high scoring chance looks in their game against Pittsburgh, but also just from, I didn't get to see the game last night, but I saw the highlights this morning. It was particularly Austin Matthews' goal where he fanned on the shot initially, but no defender tried to impede or affect or interfere with his stick or his puck play, and was able to recuperate and score his first goal of the season. So we're seeing some, defensive lapses on both sides from both these teams. Hopefully the offense can take advantage of that, and we get a really good scoring affair with, again, hopefully some stellar goaltending by Montembeault if he's in tonight. That's going to do it for today's video. My name is Conor Tomalty once again for Game On Montreal, reminding you once again, please like, comment, subscribe to our channel, and again, add Game Over Network to your homepage for all the Montreal content and hockey content you can handle. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.